What is the one thing we've got to keep in front of us the entire month? And that number one focus is time, Time. It is the currency of your success. It is also the reason for your failure. What you spend time on is going to be a huge determining factor of whether or not you reach your goal. So I'm going to point out a couple of things to you. The first thing is this: great leaders are focused on the time they have left. So I'm going to ask you a question. How much time do you have until STAR test? How much time do you have until the RLA test? Let's go a little bit deeper. How many periods do you have left? When I was a teacher, I taught choir. My students knew how many rehearsals we had left until contest. When I was a principal, I let the students and the teachers know every single day on the announcements how many days we had left until the test. And by the way, it's not to stress people out, it's to focus people, because deadlines create urgency, and urgency creates focus, and focus creates the success that you're wanting to see. So I let people know exactly how many days they have in February, March, and April. Now, with that, when I ask people, what are you doing to raise scores? They are making the wrong answer because they have the wrong focus. Their first response is, oh, we're going to put them in tutorials, or we're going to put them in win time, or, we're going to get more time. Let me go ahead and tell you that's the wrong focus. And here's the reason why. Intervention at most is 30 minutes twice a week. Maybe you're awesome and you can get it in 3 times a week, but I know this is a principle. If I got a kid struggling in reading, he's probably struggling in math, so I've got this intervention time. I'm gonna have to split time between reading and math. So at the best, I can get 2 blocks of 30 minutes, 60 minutes a week, okay? How many minutes does that student have in reading language arts every single day is tier 1 instruction? 45 minutes a day. So 45 minutes a day, let's just do the math, is 235 minutes. 235 minutes of instruction, is that more time or less time than 60 minutes of intervention? And the answer is instruction is number one. So here's the thing I'm going to tell you leaders right now. Poor instruction cannot be fixed with average intervention. If your instruction is poor, even if your intervention is great, 60 minutes of great intervention cannot repair what 235 minutes of poor instruction created. So I think it's really important that you've got to say instruction has to be our first priority. And if we can really get that focused, then intervention has a greater chance of being successful. Why? Because instruction, when it's focused on the right things with the right strategies and the right questions, it is closing gaps that, guess what? We don't have to close in intervention. So don't fall into the trap of, we can't worry about instruction, we got to worry about intervention. No, you got to strengthen instruction first, and then guess what you're going to do? It's going to strengthen intervention at the same time.